live with Mother Earth for story time. I'm so excited you're here to join me. I hope you found a cozy spot to read and listen to a story. So our first story that we're going to listen to is called If You Plant a Seed. And this is a story about kindness and sharing. So I really want you to be thinking about how you can be kind and be helpful and sharing during this hard time while we're all at home. So I'm going to start with the story. So first on the cover we have a bunny rabbit and we have a little mouse, and I wonder what kind of trouble they're going to get into. Okay. So this says Words and Paintings by Kadir Nelson. That means that Kadir Nelson is the author and the illustrator. So he wrote the book and he drew the pictures. If you plant a tomato seed, a carrot seed, and a cabbage seed, look, they're planting their seeds. In time, with love and care, tomato, carrot, and cabbage plants will grow. Let's look at these plants. That's a tomato plant right there. You can see the red tomatoes. This is a carrot plant. Even though you can't see the carrots, I know they're carrots because they're growing under the ground. This is a cabbage. How many of you like cabbage? I do. Oh, the rabbit and the mouse like tomatoes and cabbage and carrots. They're eating them raw, just right out of the ground. They look so happy. Look at their faces. Uh-oh. Who showed up? I see 5 birds. Turn to your person that you're with and tell them, what do you think those birds want? What do you think those birds are wanting? Oh, they look very curious. I think they might look hungry. What do you think? Uh-oh. If you plant a seed of selfishness in a very short time, look at their faces now. How do they look? They look maybe angry to me. Yikes. So if you plant a seed of selfishness in a very short time, it will grow and grow and grow. Oh my goodness. Did they get in a fight? It looks like they did. Into a heap of trouble. Now they don't look mad anymore. They look sad. Can you show me your sad face? Ooh, they look sad. So they had all these lovely vegetables to eat, and now they're all smashed up, and nobody can eat them. But if you plant a seed of kindness, look at the mouse. The mouse takes his tomato and brings it right up to the birds. But if you plant a seed of kindness, in almost no time at all, what do you think is going to happen? The fruits of kindness, if you look really closely, you can see the birds are bringing back seeds. What do you think is going to happen to those seeds? Will grow and grow and grow. Look, now they're friends. They're waiting on their seeds to grow that they planted together. Look at that bountiful garden. Let's see what they have. They have sunflowers at the top. They have cabbage. I see tomatoes and kale. Even a watermelon. They have a whole farm now. They grew lots of vegetables and fruits to share. Oh my goodness, they're having a feast. Look at that feast. The end. Okay, so boys and girls, this was a story about kindness and sharing, and I want you to be thinking about a way that you can be kind, a way that you can be kind now during this difficult time. So be thinking about something that you can do for your neighbors, for a nurse that you might know, and turn to the person that you're listening to this story with and tell them about what you can do to be kind this week. And then we're going to check back in on Thursday and see what you did. Okay, so be thinking about that. Be telling your person that you're with. I was thinking something nice that I could do is to write a letter to a friend. And also I could go around my neighborhood and maybe chalk some nice notes. I could bake some cookies for someone. Really, the sky's the limit, but just be thinking about something you can do that's kind. So I want to give a shout out to some of my friends. Say hi to everybody who's joining me. Hi to Lisa, hi to Nikki, and Asher and Chloe. Hi to Donna, and Caroline, and Claudia, and Gracie. Hi guys, I'm so glad you could join me. And Kat, and Lena, of course. Okay, so we're going to get started reading our next story. This is a story called Over in the Garden, and there's lots of rhyming and counting in this story, so I want you guys to be thinking about rhymes, and we're going to count together, okay? So this story is called Over in the Garden. It was written by Jennifer Ward. She's the author. That means she wrote the book. And illustrated by Kenneth Spangler. That means that he's the illustrator and he drew the pictures. Ooh, nice and colorful. Okay, Over in the Garden. Over in the garden, in the early morning sun, lived a mother praying mantis and her little mantis one. Pounce, said the mother. I pounce, said the one. So they pounced, and they hunted in the early morning sun. So here's mother praying mantis, and here's her one little mantis one. So in this page, sun and one rhyme. Can you think of any other words that rhyme with sun and one? Over in the garden, where the sunflowers grew, lived a mother ladybug and her little beetles too. Crawl, said the mother. We crawl, said the two. So they crawled over puddles where the sunflowers grew. So here's the beetle, the ladybug, and here are her two little ladybugs. 1, 2. And the words that rhyme on this page are grew and two. Can you think of any other words that rhyme with grew and two? Over in the garden, near the old shady tree, lived a mother dragonfly and her little dragons 3. Can you show me 3? Zip, said the mother. We zip, said the 3. So they zipped and they zoomed near the old shady tree. Okay, here's mother dragonfly. Let's count her babies. 1, 2, 3. She has 3 dragonfly babies. And the words that rhyme on this are tree and 3. So I want to say hi. I want to stop for just a second and say hi to some new friends who are joining us. Hi, Liam and Olivia. I'm going to say a special hi to my mom, Miss Patty. And then Asher, on the other page, he said blue rhymes with grew and two. Good job, Asher. That's awesome. Okay, so on this page, tree and 3 rhyme. Okay, so can you think of any other words that rhyme with tree and 3? We'll come back to that later, okay? Over in the garden, on the damp, earthy floor, lived a quiet mother snail and her little baby snails 4. Slither, said the mother. We slither, said the 4. And they slithered and they slid on the damp, earthy floor. Let's count them. So here's mother snail, and here's the babies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Can you think of any words that rhyme with floor and 4? Over in the garden where the apple blossoms thrive, lived a colony of bees and their little bees 5. Buzz, said the workers. We buzz, said the 5. So they buzzed and they flew where the apple blossoms thrive. Okay, let's see. We have 5 bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found 5 bees. And on this page, we have 2 more rhyming words. Thrive and 5. Can you think of any other words that rhyme with thrive and 5? Over in the garden, where the vines and berries mix, lived a little mother spider and her little spider babies 6. Jump, said the mother. We jump, said the 6. So they jumped through the garden where the vines and berries mix. Ooh, it's going to be hard to find the spiders. Okay, so here's mother spider. Let's count the babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 baby spiders. And on this page, mix and 6 rhymes. What else rhymes with mix and 6? Okay, so I'm going to give a shout out to our friends Claudia and Caroline. They found some rhyming words for 5. So we're going to go back to page 5, and they said these 4 words rhyme with 5. Hive, live, dive, and drive. Good job, Claudia and Caroline. Okay, so we did 6. Now we're going to move on to what's next. 7. Okay. Over in the garden, where the flowers grow toward heaven, lived a mother butterfly and her caterpillars 7. Nibble, said the mother. We nibble, said the 7. So they nibbled and they climbed where the flowers grow toward heaven. Ooh, there's lots of rhyming words on this page. Okay, so here's the mother butterfly. And baby butterflies don't look like mommy butterflies. They look like caterpillars. So let's find the caterpillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no. Where's the last one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe you guys can help me find it. I don't know. Okay, so the rhyming words on this page are heaven and 7. Can you think of any words that rhyme with heaven and 7? Oh, he's right here. I found him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and Asher told us that spiders eat mosquitoes, which is good. So we should never smash spiders because they help take care of pests that bug us during the summer. Okay, so 7 caterpillars. Now what's next? 8. Can you show me 8 with your fingers? I can't do it because I'm holding a book. Over in the garden, by the old wooden gate, lived a mother roly-poly and her little babies 8. Roll, said the mother. We roll, said the 8. So they rolled and they curled by the old wooden gate. Okay, so here's mother roly-poly. Let's count. Let's see if we can find them all this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We found him. Okay, let's see. The rhyming words on this page are gate and 8. There are a lot of words that rhyme with gate and 8. Can you tell me which words rhyme with gate and 8? Okay, so we did 8. What number comes next? 9. Good job. Oh, okay. So Claudia and Caroline also came up with more rhyming words for 7 and heaven. These are really good ones. They said 11, Kevin, and Devin. So 2 names and another number. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to move on to number 9. Over in the garden on a long curly vine crawled a group of soldier ants and their little workers 9. March, said the soldiers. We march, said the 9. So they marched and they crawled up the long curly vine. Okay, so let's find the 9 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 working ants. And on this page, our rhyming words are vine and 9. I can think of lots of words that rhyme with vine and 9. Can you? Okay, I think this is our last one. Over in the garden where the moon shines again, lived a mother firefly and her little beetles 10. Glow, said the mother. We glow, said the 10. So they glowed and they flashed where the moon shines again. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I found all 10 of them. Let's see, the rhyming words on this page are again and 10. Now that's a little bit of a tricky rhyme, but let's think of words that rhyme with 10. I can think of lots of words that rhyme with 10. Okay, so we're going to go back to page 9. We found a lot of rhyming words that rhyme with vine and nine. Let's think. Dine, fine, line, and pine. Some of our guests came up with that one. Okay, so we did number 10, and that was the end of our story. So we had so much fun exploring the garden. So what I want you to do is do a little exploration in your own garden. You can do this in your backyard or your front yard. You can go to your local park. Just make sure you stay safe and stay away from other people. But this is a great way to get outside, and you can make observations. That means to see something and note it. So I want you to take your notebook. I'm going to show you my notebook. You can take your notebook or your clipboard and a piece of paper and a writing utensil. You can use a pen, a crayon, a pencil, and I want you to go outside and make some observations. So that can look like a variety of different things. You can count what you see outside. You can count how many bushes, maybe how many tulips. You can count the trees. You can count the birds that you see. There's really no limit to the number of things that you can count in your yard. You can also draw what you see in your yard, so notice the shapes that you see. You probably see a lot of circles in nature, so you can draw. You can also write a story about what you see. If you're in one of the older grades, you can write a story and maybe even a rhyme poem about what you see. And we really want you to share those with us when we meet back here on Thursday. So you have 2 homework assignments, okay? Your first homework assignment is from the If You Plant a Seed book, and that is to show someone kindness and share during this hard time. So we want you to find a way to reach out to someone and make their day better. That could be writing a letter to a friend, FaceTiming your grandma, baking cookies, anything that you can think to make someone else's day brighter and better. So that's your homework from If You Plant a Seed. And your homework for Over in the Garden is to make some garden observations. Now, if you don't have a garden, just get outside and make observations anywhere you can, okay? So we want to see your drawings, we want to hear your poems, and we want to see what you were able to count in your backyard. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you on Thursday at 10 a.m. We're going to be doing a recycling game, and we hope to see you there. Bye.